Headlines. Chief Minister inaugurates newly constructed houses for quake-affected people in Senapati district. Welcome to ISTV News, now the news in detail. Chief Minister Okram Ibobi today inaugurated newly constructed houses for earthquake victims of Chalbung and Charhazar in Senapati district, whose houses were damaged by the little tremor that rocked the state on January 4th last. Deputy Chief Minister Gaikangam, Minister of Rural Development and Panchayati Raj M. Okendro, Minister of IFCD Ngamthang Haukip, MLA of Saikul Assembly Constituency, Yamthong Haukip, MLA of Kampupi Assembly Constituency, Nemsa Kipgen and many others were also present at the inaugural function organized by District Administration Senapati. It is reported that 800 out of 1,000 houses have been constructed so far. A team led by Chief Minister Okram Ibobi inspected the newly constructed houses today. Addressing the gathering, Chief Minister highlighted that the government of Manipur has been taking up various developmental works in both hills and valley districts of the state continuously. Extending assistance to the victims of any calamity is the responsibility of the government. He further said the remaining 200 houses will be constructed soon. There is no prior indication that quake might be happened. Therefore, the government is being taken up the precautionary measures to prevent from quake. Chief Minister O. Ibobi added.
Yum lising amaga satruki manungda yum 1,000 ga moi target haiba tare 1,000 ga khare hena 22 gumbasi sanana bana target tawda hojik 70-80% gi maya da lo chale haire 700 khare hena 80% gi maya da lo chale haire aina appeal tawjari madudi district administration na target tawruriba at least 1,020 khare hen base masidi ngasi inauguration tawre haidna incomplete oina ai thambiganu haidna ai district administration na ai appeal tawjari.
In a speech, Deputy Chief Minister Gaikangam appealed to the villagers not to make traditional form of housing construction by using mud, because it is very dangerous when quake happened, he added.
Anything, anytime may happen. Asigum masi amuk thorpa yaba pot amalai thokta basu oisanu adubu karigama thopataraji karigamai tawni haidra okhalon khanmagalojana. Prevention is better than cure ana. Akoi thopring aidigi akoi karigamba thoptana honaba thopatara basu yarinkai damage less to naba casualties less than hantanaba akoi madugi thorang galojana leibu chumi.
Later, the team led by Chief Minister O. Ibobi also inspected the condition of the hanging bridge constructed over Imphal River, which connects between Chalbung village and Saikul. Chief Minister O. Ibobi assured of construction of new up-to-date bridge to the villagers. General Manager of DIC Bishnupur has inaugurated a mushroom spawn production process unit constructed under the initiative of Livelihood Business Incubator Bishnupur, Micro and Small Medium Enterprises, Commerce and Industry Government of Manipur at District Industry Center Bishnupur yesterday. It is reported that machines worth about 70 lakh rupees are targeted to be installed under the initiative of Government of India and Government of Manipur. For the first phase of the installation process, 35 lakh rupees has been sanctioned for the installation of machines in focusing to produce variety of goods through 14 different trades. Talking to the ISTV News, Managing Director of Integrated Entrepreneur Development Center, Langanba Meitei said the center aims at producing other varieties of products too.
Perfume sembia the house in the research of already, perfume next perfume next protocol for any Matunda, honey processing, the aromatic medicine ban, the Ato part trade, Mayama Marina, Hello, Edet of Beaba, I can Mayama tea or
Caesar Clinic Sanakaitel was opened at Shanti Hospital, Lamphel, Sanakaitel today. As part of the opening ceremony, a one-day free outpatient department OPD examination was held today. Medical Superintendent of Caesar Clinic Sanakatil, Sorokhaibam Jugindro said OPD of Caesar hospitals has been opened at Shanti Hospital with the objective of easing the difficulties faced by patients in travelling to hospitals located at distant places to some extent.
OPD से आयाम बस तौरगा ऑपरेशन करी दे हजिक मक्ते अखोई होबगी फिल्म लाइत्री सिदा ऑपरेशन तौबगी दे लाइते अदु OPD खतंग आयाम येंगा इन्वेस्टिगेशन सु सिदा लोना तौब यागनी अदुगा स्माइनस सर्विस से आउटरीच सर्विस से अखोई सिदा पीननबा मयाम की खुदोंग चादबा कोई चथोक चसिंदा लंबी फत्तबना मरम ओरगा दगी लम लापना मरम ओरगा चथोक चसिंदा खुदोंग चादबदो अखोना अदुगी सर्विस तो सिदा पीबा नमननबा ना कोना होदोक चाबनी.
One Moirangte Mocha, a resident of Kaching, Chumnang Lekai, has remained bedridden, not being able to move for the last 6 years. He has been suffering with an undiagnosed disease. While on one side, his wife, identified as Moirangte Mani after severe BP stroke, has remained bedridden for the last 5 years. She is in such a condition that she could not speak since she met with an unfortunate incident and could not move properly too. One of the two daughters has been adopted by a family. It is informed that the lone child, which is 8-year-old, bears the responsibility of looking after her parents. Secretary of United Youth Progressive Organization, Kaching Chumnang, Romesh Norem, drew the attention of the Director of Jennings, Dr. Devin Lashram, who has been rendering selfless service by providing free medical facilities to impoverish families of the state to provide medical treatment facility to both of them too. On the other hand, Moirangte Mocha drew the attention of the Director of Jennings to provide them medical treatment, having consent over such downtrodden condition and ponder them a new ray of hope in life. Coordinating body on Scheduled Tribe Demand Committee Manipur has cautioned that the committee will take out a mass procession on September 18th along with an intense agitation if the government does not give a concrete answer to the demand of the committee. It may be mentioned that the committee has been taking up relay hunger strike at Nomaibung Kaitel as a means to press the government on its demand for the inclusion of Meiteis in the Scheduled Tribes list of the Indian Constitution. Many civil organizations are also taking part in the series of protest demonstrations being held at Nomaibung Kaitel. Talking to the ISTV News, one of the members of the coordinating body, Santa Meitei, said the government should not try to repress the people's movement.
Sarkar se akoi masi bauda miyam gi ho aduga miyam gi kayumba agitation natraga miyam gi akan khongjang ama natraga kayumba government sida akan sapu ma pidrega gi miyam gi kholaw je hekta tabi daba government sina leba ki dangta khalaga masim de leba ki dangta tungi mirol gi dangta masim de tabu faina chumina khanbi wakhalam makhoida yaw yaw daba miyam gi hul miyam gi safu miyam gi khongjang ke am agitation miyam la kanda masidi miyam gi hona yadrena miyam ni yadrena har masi tawdre sakar ka bi tarena habi sium gi wakhal jida khalaga thabuk tawena tawi adana masi tasena khoi government je yamna wakhal taba tungi miyang sanba adu ma government ama mihut ama laihinba mathau tarabra haina ai khanjai.
Spokesperson of BJP R.K. Shivachandra has categorically stated that various anomalies have been witnessed in the manner of distribution of rations under the National Food Security Act in the state. A factual Delhi report of such manner will be sent to the ministry soon, he added. A team led by R.K. Shivachandra, who is also convener of the committee, which formed yesterday along with ex-MLA T.S. Nandakishore, went on an inspection visit at Yaispur and Sagolban Assembly constituencies and interacted with the people today. A beneficiary of Brahmapur Aribam Lekai in Yaispur Assembly constituency stated that for April month, 3 kilograms of rice at the rate of 3 rupees per kilogram and 2 liters of kerosene were distributed in the month of July. When the inspection team inquired on the reason behind distribution of lesser quantity of rations that, as per rule, 5 kilograms of rice should be distributed but only 3 per head were given. Councillor of Ward number 18 Inungangbi said that rightful amount has not been provided as some underground outfit deducted, claiming as their quota. However, when inquired whether they had lodged a complaint to the Consumer Affairs, Food and Public Distribution and DC, they replied that they could not be able to meet the concerned minister as well as DC. Instead, they said that they have reported to BJP Manipur Pradesh. Secretary of Women's Social Development Organization Brahmapur Aribam Lekai Mirapaibi N. Subadani spoke about the issue of distribution of rations.
Kilo mga phangane haibase kilo ahum khaktang pibi kone su khane amne ye sai mga pibi na ado muina kilo ahum de hen pibi de tok jare koina complaint ado na mathang ni la kadaw se akoi wa ta de di yen ba ya di haiduna yen de aham ba gi me kapa da won bi kha ta su ta an ya kero sel liter ani pi.
R.K. Sivachandra, who led the inspection team today, said that it is not only in Yaiskul Assembly constituency but also in Sagolban Assembly constituency that the ration cards are not provided. However, rice and kerosene for the month of April were distributed in July last, which is not also in accordance with the regulation under the Act.
April dagi haugiba sina ngasigi August loirakpasida tha amadagi hena food security gi cheng si phangde haibagi pauni koina phangjarib se aduga imphal gi mai makta da cheng se sumaina piba ngamda targadi ngasi koina BJP Manipur Pradesh na phaujarib si loji loya imphal dagi lapaba kilometer kun kunthra nifu yankai aduda kamai piram gadege kamai taung gadege sine koina ngasi wajari se adoge hendok khiduna chingda aduna ngasi akoi BJP Manipur Pradesh na leptana ngasi gi committee sina koi leptana thijenba makha chathajagi ni aduga nungti gi akoi ministry da report ama si lai aise akoi thamjagadawri.
Volunteers of Socialist Students of Manipur Lumphel today staged a demonstration in front of the Office of Education Est Lumphel, demanding biometric attendance system for teachers of all government schools and provide adequate infrastructure too. The student protesters demanded assurance from the Education Minister and the Director of Education Est to translate their demands into action by August 15th. A confrontation broke out between the police and the agitators when the volunteers of the students' body tried to meet the director. Later, the students met with a team of authority concerned of Education S when they were informed that the director was not present in the office. Speaking to media persons, a member of the students' body, Rosen, demanded the resignation of those teachers who cannot teach the students properly. Besides, he also asked why the education sector is not a free zone. Intense form of agitation will be launched if the concerned authority fails to translate their demands into action by August 15th, he warned.
15 August Independence, asigi manguina na, akoina taliba demand asi, Education Minister, amadi Director S na, atubu matanda ahiba se olama, utopi duna, haiba singasi, waza watunu laiba, amadi biometric attendance singasi, sana legani haiba, Rizal duwa pamju awadi aikoi mafam asidegi hanjaro haiba wafam asid hanjari.
All Manipur written test successful candidate of Police Constable Male 2013 has called economic blockade on the national highways of Manipur from midnight of coming August 16 to midnight of August 23rd. They drew the attention of the government to out the result of the Viva Voice which was already held. The authority concerned of Imphal East District has started preparing for the ensuing 11th Manipur Legislative Assembly election, which is expected to be held in the early part of next year. As part of the preparatory activities, authority concerned has begun checking of EVMs and VVPAT of Imphal East District. DC of Imphal East District M. Zoy, who is also the district election officer, has inspected the storerooms where the machines to be kept. Speaking to media persons, DC M. Joy said there are a total of 469 EVM control units and 477 ballot units in Imphal East District. Representatives of all political parties may visit to the work sites where the machines are being kept and checking and observe the procedures are being taken up. The checking of the machines will be continued till August 12th, he informed.
Notice Tazagrabani, Handagi, Ekoi, Ishan is a little Punumi, Mayamna, Asina Hodazu, ꯍꯌꯦꯡ ꯑꯁꯤ ꯂꯥꯛꯑꯒ ꯆꯦꯛ ꯇꯧꯕꯗ ꯌꯥꯎꯕꯤꯌꯨ ꯄꯣꯂꯤꯇꯤꯀꯦꯜ ꯄꯥꯔꯇꯤꯁꯤꯡ ꯌꯥꯎꯕꯤꯌꯨ ꯍꯥꯏꯅ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯒꯤ ꯃꯦꯗꯤꯌꯥꯒꯤ ꯊꯣꯡꯗ ISTV ꯊꯣꯡꯗ ꯃꯌꯥꯝꯗ ꯄꯥꯎꯖꯩ.
The All Manipur Weightlifting Association has expressed sorrows to the untimely demise of Ningthausim Brajamani Singh, who was not only an ex-joint secretary of the association but also a national referee up to category 2 by observing a 2-minute silence. It is also informed that the association is also taking part in the grievances of the family. Cabinet has approved amendments made to the Maternity Benefits Act, which aims to raise maternity leave for women from 12 weeks to 26 weeks in all establishments employing 10 or more persons. The Union Cabinet, chaired by Prime Minister Narendra Modi, yesterday gave its ex post facto approval for amendments to the Maternity Benefit Act 1961 by introducing the Maternity Benefit Amendment Bill 2016. The Maternity Benefit Act 1961 protects the employment of women during the time of maternity and they are entitling of full paid absence from work to take care for her child. The amendment bill seeks to increase maternity leave to 26 weeks in all establishments, including private sector. The act is applicable to all establishments employing 10 or more persons. The bill also provides 12 weeks leave for commissioning and adopting mothers and makes it mandatory to provide CREST facility for establishment where the number of workers is 50 and above. Deepika Kumari and Bombela Devi advanced to the round of 16 in women's individual recurve event in the 31st Summer Olympics being held in Rio de Janeiro. Both registered solid back-to-back performances in the preliminary rounds to pick up place in the pre-quarterfinals. Deepika scored a perfect 30 during her 6-4 win against Christine Isebo of Georgia in the round of 64. Deepika and Bombela will play for quarterfinal berths today. And now the headlines once again. Chief Minister inaugurates newly constructed houses for earthquake-affected victim in Senapati. That's all for now and keep watching ISTV News Update.